Sunday fun day, everybody. Welcome to the Mark and Jonathan podcast. Hope you guys are doing good. Jonathan, what you been up to lately, man?
Man, busy week. We got March Madness. We got a bunch of stuff coming up. We got shoes coming out. We have spring is here. We finally get good weather. Shout out to everybody.
Of the pollen.
Shout outs are back. Everybody who cut their grass this weekend is in full effect, and hopefully no more cold weather, and hopefully we are just ready to go because I'm tired of the rain and I'm tired of the cold morning.
Exactly, and guys, we really appreciate all the feedback, whether it was positive, got a little negative feedback.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
But it's whatever, man.
We appreciate
all levels of hatred is welcome. It doesn't matter. So let's get into this thing, man.
So today's show, we have a lineup. Is going to be we're going to start with March Madness, and then we're going to go into what we have after that. We have send all your would you rather's. We're going to read them.
Yeah,
we're going to go through
pretty
them.
ridiculous.
Yes, tough decisions. And then what else we have, Mark?
Everybody wants to say it, but we'll be the ones that say it when we have our rant of the week. We got shoes coming out, so we're going to do a copper drop segment. And let's get into this March Madness thing, because my bracket's pretty much, I could just ball this thing up and throw it away at this point.
Yeah, so it's been a wild March Madness. Very entertaining games though. Of course, by now nobody's bracket's safe. It's probably all busted up. And
Who do you got going all the way, dude?
I have Duke and NC in the final.
Me too, man.
Who was your Elite Eight?
My Elite Eight, dude, I had Duke, Mississippi, Maryland, Michigan State. I had Baylor and Marquette, Texas Tech, and Michigan.
So my Elite, that's the games you're playing? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my Elite Eight is going to be Duke, LSU, Gonzaga. I had Florida, I had Kentucky, UNC, Cincy, and Virginia. And my final, I have Duke and UNC, and as you can see, you see who I circled there.
Yeah, you got Zion Williamson.
Zion,
He's gonna win the whole thing all by himself. So I don't know, man. I think UNC may pull it out. We'll see though.
I hope they do, and I know all the UNC fans out there are gonna be super butthurt, but hey, man, look. I would love it for y'all win because my brother's a Duke fan, and I love when he just takes L's.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty much what you
I'm
live
not
off of.
I'm not gonna bet against Zion, and I just think he's, like I said, he's number one pick. Even though we have a debate later on about who's gonna be the number one pick this year.
Doesn't it feel weird when you're pulling for one certain specific player in a team that you absolutely hate and you've grown to hate? Because, Chad Stubbs is a huge Duke fan. I mean, we have a lot of Duke fan friends. That's fine, though. I mean, more power to you.
It's the same thing. This year reality hit when, Lakers got LeBron. And, with LeBron
that was a game changer, dude.
Exactly. Anyway, back into the brackets.
My top 8, man, I messed up, dude. I have Duke, and I have Michigan, and also have Oregon and UNC, and
so that's
just
your final
like
four?
Yeah, that's my.
So
that's
you have also a Duke, UNC.
Yeah, Duke, UNC, with UNC pulling out of the end, but this bracket here doesn't matter. It's about as useful as a diaper. So
So we got some good games tonight. Hopefully we can continue because I want a Duke UNC final. I just think it would be for the rivalry for us, local. I just think there was just all bragging rights. But unfortunately, what usually happens is one or the other doesn't make it, and we got to watch Florida versus.
Yeah, very entertaining though. It makes for a great game when those two rivals can always get together at the end. But man, speaking of college, but man.
Before we do that, everybody, send in your who you have in your Elite Eight and your Final Four, and who you have winning, and send us the accuracy of your bracket. I think Mark's at a 40%. I'm like at a 32%. So I mean,
40% not caring about.
Yeah, this thing's not looking good. But for everybody, send in your brackets. Let us know who you got going all the way.
All right, man. Speaking of college, March Madness, we're gonna go into Would You Rather. And one that we've gotten a few times is would you rather Zion Williamson or would you rather Ja Morant?
As far as
obviously,
as far as
you pretty much answered that. Just all around college, you know, obviously Zion's getting more show, but you know what Morant can do.
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, you've already answered this.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Zion just because I'm biased, but to me, Ja, he looks like Westbrook with a better jumper. I think either or.
Kind of like a D Rose.
Nah,
Westbrook.
D Rose nah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Nah, D Rose is nasty though, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go Zion on that one.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people that voted in on that was definitely Duke haters. So sometimes it's hard to swallow the pride, man.
No, it's a legit argument.
I mean, it is for sure. But what team does he play for again? Murray State.
Yeah, Murray State. Yeah. So
never heard of that.
Bow, bow, bow. Shot the nigga.
Yeah. What would you think that their mascot would be?
Murray. Bill Murray, a big ass picture of Bill Murray.
I'm gonna go with push mower, man. You know the Murray push mower. You know, it's one of those throwaways, man. Just kind of like when they came into the tournament, man. I had no idea they were already booted out. But then again, I only know about 5% of college basketball. So
yeah. Anyway, back to what was the next? Would you rather?
We're gonna go with Kyle Saban sending. Would you rather be trapped in a room full of birds that were fed laxatives, or caged with a blindfolded bear for 15 minutes, dude?
Okay.
What do you have?
I'd rather get shit on than.
I'm definitely going with the bird shit showers over the bear mauling.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if that room was the size of a Walmart supercenter.
Yeah.
I'm not going against the bear with any odds.
So are we blindfolded, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter, dude. All you gotta say is bears and you in the same vicinity. It doesn't matter, dude. I'm out. I'm out when it comes to bears. I gotta go, man. Snack related.
Okay.
Would you rather
I'm a snack master.
Goldfish Favor Blast or Cheez-Its Extra Toasted?
Damn.
I'm going with
Cheez-Its.
I'm going with Cheez-Its Extra Toasted. If you disagree, it's because you've never had them. I highly recommend you go try them. They are the best snack ever. Usually buy a box or two. I usually try to get them when they're, buy one, get one, and then just put my fat pants on and make it happen.
Dude, now if I was 5 years old, I'd probably say Goldfish. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Goldfish, man.
No, man.
Multicolored, man.
I feel like with Goldfish, they have to flavor blast
now,
all of their crackers.
Is this a regular Cheez-Its? This ain't the sugar
No,
mix?
this is extra toasted, man.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
See, nah. I'm gonna go with the Goldfish there.
Oh, are you? So you're gonna go back to a little kid if
Back
you
to
were
a
a little kid?
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
I respect that,
Yeah.
man. All right, man. Coming up with spring. You know how brutal the heat gets here in North Carolina.
I get sunburnt.
Would you rather be covered in hair like a werewolf, or would you rather be bald from head to toe? No hair at all, not even peak fuzz.
I'd rather be bald, man. You can't go walk around looking like caveman, bro.
That's true, but I mean, either way, man, I think staying in the sun, they're gonna be screwed no matter what. I'm gonna go with bald because, you can cut through water like a torpedo. You have to put deodorant all over your body.
Could you imagine just?
You'd have deodorant cakes. Like, it would just be like sticks melted under your armpits.
When it rains, you would walk around smelling like you know how bad dogs smell.
Or you get in your car, man.
Oof.
You get in your car unless you're driving like a Honda Element where you can just
have
hit
you
everything
seen-
with a garden hose.
Have you seen the people who have like random? Well, I know a guy. I ain't gonna say his name, but
Oh,
he
don't
has-
tell me the sweater patches.
no, his is right here, his shoulder and tricep area. It's like a thick. It's like carpet.
Oh man, yeah, I call that the Bill Cosby sweater right there. Yeah, that's
Why do you call it the Bill Cosby sweater?
man. Well, dude, you gotta think about it. How many times when you're, going to a public pool or something and you see that dude take his shirt off and everything and kicks his flip-flops on, and then the lifeguard's like, hey sir, you still have your shirt on. You still have a sweater on.
Well,
I don't know, man.
Sometimes I do that. I'm so pale. I'll take my shirt off and do like.
Well, you got that permanent Under Armour, skin tight white shirt under your shirt. So
exactly. What else we got for the Would You Rather?
Would you rather, man? How about Eberson is stuck on an island? Here we go. This is gonna be a little bit of a touchy subject.
What island?
Stuck on just a plain island.
Is it the island that?
We're not doing the fire festival.
No, the
island.
the island that people went out there and like they haven't been like they're like savages.
Oh, you're talking about where
they haven't been contacted.
The missionary got just slaughtered right there on the beach.
Slaughtered.
Yeah, we're not talking about that island, man.
This is a regular island.
Because it doesn't matter who you're with. You
like
can be with
Golden Island or like.
Let's say you know what? Let's go with the fire festival. The island that had nothing there, like a cul-de-sac.
And then everybody came, spent money, and got ripped off.
But anyways, let's get back to what Ibra sent in, man.
Okay.
Would you rather be stuck on an island with R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, or Michael Jackson? Island, just a plain island. That's all you get.
Well, I don't want to be with Bill Cosby because I don't want to wake up with a sore asshole halfway into a week. So definitely not that one. Michael Jackson, I don't know, man. I'll probably go Michael Jackson, man. He could teach me how to dance. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably Michael Jackson. Who was the last one?
Bill Cosby, man.
No, before that.
Oh, R. Kelly.
Yeah, R. Kelly. I mean, he ain't gonna do nothing. I mean,
that's true, man.
I'm way too old for R. Kelly.
But see, you know what?
And I don't like golden showers, so.
This is my take on the whole stuck on an island with these one of these three characters. For one, I'm going to take it on a different level, and none of this has to do with the level of how foul these people are as a human being. We're not going to get into all that. I'm going to go with Bill Cosby, man. He is the least of a threat to me. I think that,
bro, you can't.
If me and R. Kelly got stuck on an island, dude, you don't know how that guy gets crazy, bro. He might steal off on you and, you're dead, bash your head with a rock.
What'd he say? Y'all try to kill me?
Michael Jackson.
Y'all try to kill me?
Michael Jackson's definitely not a threat, but you never know. He might have one of those little, like, secret drugs, you like, come up behind you like Dexter and hit you with a needle in the neck. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I'm not taking my chances with that. Bill Cosby could be like, hey man, we've been stuck out here for a week and you still won't drink my water. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna drink your water, bro.
I understand.
I'm gonna knock your old ass out and then I'm gonna try to find a way to get back. I might even use his body as a raft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, so we both can agree R. Kelly is definitely not.
Yeah, R. Kelly, man, he's a little out there. I can't.
You were saying you would fuck up Bill Cosby if you ever tried.
Bro, oh yeah, no doubt. See, the thing is, I don't know what R. Kelly looks like. He may have that. Even though he acts a little weird, he may still have that street in him a little bit.
Does he still have cornrows?
I don't know, bro.
Can't trust anybody
Pretty soon he won't be having nothing, but he'll be snaggletooth.
Y'all trying to kill me?
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. I'm just not with that. But let's pick it up. That got a little dark.
Yeah.
I got a little dark, man. How about this? Would you rather hit the game-winning shot, Game 7 NBA, or
NBA
would you
Finals?
rather? Yeah, NBA Finals, Game 7, game winner, buzzer beater.
No time left.
Buzzer beater, or would you rather catch the final touchdown for a Super Bowl?
And I'm assuming both of these are as time expiring.
Yeah, down to the minute.
Huh.
Obviously, buzzer beater, and it's pretty much make or break catch for the Super Bowl.
Huh, that's a tough one, man. I'm gonna go with game-winning shot.
Game 7.
Game 7.
I'm going.
Game 7.
I'm with you, dude.
Game 7. And the reason why I say that because I feel like there's nothing more like just the game's on the line. You're in a Mamba mentality. Playoff mode is engaged. And but you gotta think though, Super Bowl, man. I mean, the game winning is the last play of the game.
So are you going back on what you said?
You gotta think, man. It's a Hail Mary and you catch it.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to convince me. I mean, I already know what I'm gonna go with. I'm going with Game 7.
Yeah, Game 7.
Game 7 for sure because one of the things NBA players don't have to deal with very many concussions. You never know how many concussions you get to get that catch.
Bro, I had a concussion on the way here.
You probably did, bro.
Bro, I have like 8 concussions.
With all this road construction out here, it'll give you whiplash. I believe that.
Man.
Yeah, you'll definitely.
Whiplash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's the NCDOT, man.
I'm basically a bobblehead. Is that a bobblehead? No, so I look stupid right now.
That's a bobble body, bro. That's a bobby.
Hey.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the
Game 7, dude. What? All right, man. You got Kevin Hart. You got all the celebrities right there on the court, man. Standing right there. You got Guy Fieri. He's like, you make this point, I'm gonna feed you for the rest of your life. I'm going Game 7, dude.
But you got Super Bowl, man. You got people kneeling. You got Robert Kraft getting
Bro,
a hand job.
I'm not worried about all them, man.
Robert Kraft's getting a hand job in the back.
I'm out,
Jerry
dude.
Jones is he just mad as hell. He definitely won't be there.
Bro, MJ could be watching you.
Okay, but you know what, man? I'm gonna go Super Bowl, man.
Go with it, man. Because you're trying to argue with yourself.
I'm talking about, 10 seconds left. You shake the dude off the line of scrimmage. You go on the double move, go up the field, and you snag on 3 guys. Straight Randy Moss style for the game.
You just straight Moss into the end zone.
Moss 3 people in the end zone. Yeah, I'm going Super Bowl, man.
Okay.
I'm going Super Bowl.
That's respectable, man. But I'm sticking with Game 7 because there's a little bit less risk involved in that. But yeah, man. One more. We're gonna wrap up the segment with Would You Rather, and this is a topic that gets thrown around, and you can't help but to laugh at this. Whatever your opinion is on this, I'm pretty sure we're on the same thing here. But would you rather be a poster child for a flat earther?
Mm-hmm.
The people that completely believe that the earth is flat like a Walmart parking lot?
Yes.
Or would you believe that, Bigfoot is real, Sasquatch?
Well, first of all,
What are you going with, man?
what Walmart has a flat parking lot? Every time I go there, it's just a downhill.
Well, I'm just saying it's not in the shape of a sphere.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see to the other end.
What do you think? What would you do, Mark?
Which
would
one
you rather
would
be?
I'm
Rather be
bro,
a
I'm
flat
going
earther?
I'm going with Bigfoot over flat earther, no doubt, no doubt. Because for one, you might get an endorsement with Link's, beef jerky, dude. You have that going for you. You might even be able to be the mascot of the Sasquatch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You could actually get somebody to tailor you a Sasquatch suit.
What? Oh, speaking of,
And you can just stand out in the woods and freak people out, throw rocks. Like people are like, oh, dude, you hear those rocks? Definitely Sasquatch in here.
yeah, I don't do good in the woods.
Or you can get some night vision cameras and just walk through the woods during the daytime,
Oh, what is that?
and people won't even know it.
Yeah. What
We
happens?
can get your brother Chad to stand out there in the woods, throw rocks and sticks.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I'm
gonna say
Bigfoot.
flat Earth just because I don't want to be out looking for Bigfoot and get snatched by a bear. You know what I'm saying?
I see that, but
Yeah.
here in
Plus,
NC,
I just feel like I feel like Bigfoot's kind of they're both stupid, but I'm saying
I
flat
don't
Earth.
believe in either, but
Yeah,
I mean,
space-
if I had to choose, it's gonna be Sasquatch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say flat Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Because all these moon. Anyway.
you know what? On that topic, flat earthers, that takes the least risk possible, man. Because you can actually sit at home, be on your phone, scrolling through your social media, and just all you gotta do is throw in a tweet just to troll people.
Yes,
That's what flat earthing is, man. It's just trolling, dude.
It's just a rabbit hole, man.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. You know what? I like your attitude, but I like beef jerky, so I'm gonna stick with believing in Bigfoot. So
Okay. So is that it for the Would You Rather?
that's it, man. That I hated to get dark on the island one, but
Yeah.
you know what? Shout out to Ibra for that one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kyle Saban.
And thank you for everybody who's sending in suggestions. We really
Absolutely,
appreciate it.
read them. Some, if they're too dark or too sexual in nature, we're not getting crazy with all that stuff.
No more. Do you want cancer or AIDS? So,
Yeah, we can't do that, man.
Yeah,
That's a debate out of our hands, and
But if you, Magic Johnson, he got the cure, bro.
yeah, it's called money. Did you see South Park, dude? South Park put the whole surgery out for everybody to see.
Well, you take money,
They
grind it
took
up, and
money,
inject it.
and
Inject
turned
it.
money into microscopic fibers and put it through a system, and it beat it.
That's
I mean, I don't have enough to go through that procedure, so I don't want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put myself in a position to need that kind of surgery.
Yeah.
I don't think that North Carolina has that kind of technology, so
No, we don't.
I'm not running that risk.
We really have a. So what's the next one?
Man, we're gonna do a rant of the week. Usually, people take to Facebook immediately after every little spit spat they have to go through in their life, whether it's traffic, a co-worker that they can't stand, or a family member, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna touch base on what annoys us, something that's kind of triggered us and kind of stuck with us more than just a day. So, go ahead, man. Hit us with a rant. Unless you want me to go ahead and put it out.
You go ahead and do it, man.
Okay. Speaking of viruses and stuff and all of that nature, I came across something this past week, and I wanted to share it with Jonathan, but it just I couldn't bring myself to relive that moment. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and tap back into that. Well, I'm sitting in the gym. I go to the gym at 5 a.m. It's just everybody's just kind of waking up, moving around, getting the juices flowing, and I'm sitting in the sauna, man, after my workout. Get loosened up. It's still cold in the morning, so you want to get out, get a good sweat in without having to do a bunch of cardio like stair climb or whatnot. But anyways, sitting in the sauna by myself, but through the door of the sauna is glass, so you can pretty much see the whole waiting room or the whole locker room. So I'm sitting there, just kind of kick back, sitting up straight, working on my posture and taking in some deep breaths. And this guy comes in. You can't really see into the sauna unless you walk up to it.
Okay.
So this guy walks in, puts his bag down. He's dressing out, getting ready, I guess, for his workout. And I see him take his pointer finger and bury it knuckle deep into his nose.
Oh my
I'm thinking, allergy season's here, I kind of get it. But man, he's really cranking it. I'm talking about, he's like, when you turning your head and you're trying to get deep.
He was knuckle deep in it?
Oh, knuckle deep, bro.
No
So I can't, it's just me. I don't have my music playing because it's hot as hell in there. So I'm just sitting there watching this like a movie. And I'm just kind of, in the back of your mind, when you see somebody picking their nose, you give them the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Oh, maybe they're just scratching something. But this guy, he was in a search. He was in a straight hunt. So next thing you know, he pulls out a little raisin, right? And there was no hesitation. It was like, beep, and raisin to the mouth, dude. I'm sitting here in the sauna.
He's right beside you, or you?
No, he's out in the locker room. I'm inside the sauna.
He's changing.
He's changing.
He's like, pre-workout.
Pre-workout, dude. Get a little salty, a little sweet crunch before you get into it. So I'm thinking, oh my God, I can't believe it. As a grown man, I cannot believe I witnessed this. So I'm trying to turn my head. It's hot. There's really nothing to do in there. It's silent. So I continue to look out. Well, long story short, man, I'm coming down off that. I've seen somebody pick their nose and eat their booger before. It's just been a while. It's kind of like a little bit of a flashback moment. So I'm like, okay, I'm sitting at this guy, like, just staring, like, how, what brings you to this? And, he puts a shirt on, and I see him, like, kind of rolling his fingers a little bit, and I'm like, and I'm automatically thinking, dude, there's no way. Either he's got the itch, or there's something left over on his finger. He's rolling it. He's rolling the leftover residue of that nose raisin.
Maybe he ate some goldfish earlier.
Nah, dude.
Right.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's eating goldfish, bro. So he rolls it, and I see him, and he looks down and realizes he had just formed another raisin.
Like a Death Star?
No, like a Mother's Nature raisin right there. Like man-made raisin. And he goes in, and he nicks it right off the thumb, bro. And that was it for me, dude. All right, I'm sweating. I'm pouring in sweat. I just witnessed this twice. I had to move, man. I had to get up, and I had to move to where I couldn't look at anybody. And I'm sitting here, like, trying trying to get my thoughts back, because it's like, you know, Men in Black when he walks up with a pen and he takes your memory away. That's exactly how I felt after watching that.
Man.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Then I had a headache.
I bet, man. But I mean, sometimes, if I had to guess, I haven't ate my boogers probably in like 28 years, maybe 22 years.
Bro, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, I didn't eat my boogers. I know for a fact I didn't eat my boogers.
I mean, I don't know what I did when I was 2, but
Bro, you look like you did.
I'm pretty sure I ate a booger.
You look like you used to eat your booger.
So this dude, how old was he, Mark?
Man, if I had to guess, man, he probably 35, 40,
So
in between that range. So
is
you
like,
definitely you old enough to know better.
Oh, so he's like, this is like a habit for him. He loves eating boogers at this point.
Just a snack, bro.
Shout out to Mr. Booger, whoever you are out there.
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to hand soap, bro. Shout out to washing your hands.
So my rant this week, and I don't have a big story, but so you ever just walking around minding your business, and maybe you're at work. I'm not gonna say you're at work, but maybe you're at work.
Yeah.
Or you
maybe I'm at work during the week. Yeah.
And you're sitting there and you've been working out, you know what I mean, and you've been outside all day, and then you're walking up front, and you get you an energy drink, whether it's Bang, Monster, or whatever. I like to drink Bang.
Yeah, or drink coffee, whatever.
Whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking up, and I know this happened to you before, right? So I'm walking,
I went for an energy drink before.
I'm walking out somewhere, and I'm leaving, and I'm sitting there, and I'm not gonna say where I'm at, but I'm sitting there, and I just open it up, start drinking. Start drinking.
Stone Cold, like bash it and.
Yeah, just shout out to Stone Cold.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
316.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's like a commercial. It quenched me so good. And this person is sitting there, and they're smoking a cigarette. They're doing this.
That's what they do.
And then they said, "Hey man, they're bad for you, right?"
Talking about the energy drinks or the cigarettes?
No, the energy drink.
Oh, yeah.
So this is my rant. If you smoke cigarettes, don't tell me anything about what to do
about health.
Because you are like...
You know what? I have been there. I've been there a few times, actually. Yeah.
So, and it was like, he puffed it, or she puffed it like a damn commercial. It was just like...
You know what? Shout out to all the doctors out there that still smoke cigarettes.
And then it was like, those are bad for you. And I looked at him, and I just like looked at him like this.
Bruh.
Well, I just kept it moving. So that's my rant of the week. If you smoke cigarettes, don't say something bad for you, because you're literally, hey, how much is the pack of cigarettes now? Like
$17?
$17, yeah.
And like a pack, right?
Yeah. So people are literally smoking, like they're paying for their death early. But it's all good, man. The next segment we have is gonna be what is it? Copper drop?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some copper drop. I obviously had to come up here, bring the shoes, and flex on everybody, but
Whatever, bro.
that's cool.
What shoes do you have here, Mark?
Man, this ain't a copper drop, man. These I copped these actually back in 2000, man. These are the Kobe 2s, my wife's favorite shoe that I used to wear. But as you can tell, man, over time, this is why you gotta wear your kicks. You gotta enjoy them, because they will fall apart eventually.
There's one thing about these shoes. Whenever you wear them, the first thing that someone always says, it looks like a spaceship.
Or moon boots.
Moon boots.
And you know what? I really like them. I still like them. They're flashy, but kind of simple.
I don't know how he played in those, dude.
I don't either, man. I actually tried playing basketball in these a couple times. I tried to even do more than just walk around in those, and it became a big deal. But speaking of Adidas, man, let's see what you got over here on the dad shoe side.
So this is a
Are these the Inertias?
yeah, this is the Yeezy 700 Inertias.
These just dropped last weekend?
They dropped a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
It's a pretty good shoe. The retail on this is pretty ridiculous, but for a boost, I think this colorway is sick.
Anything
all the
Kanye
grays and
related.
blues. I can wear it to Panthers games. It's a good summer shoe.
Maybe Miami Dolphins.
Yeah. You can wear it to do anything really, as long as you. Nowadays, people just put whatever on and rock it. But these are the Yeezy 700 Inertia colorway.
You've been on an Adidas kick here lately, man.
Yeah, man. with the boost, man, I really
Yeah,
I have a gigantic foot.
It's like an ogre
Yeah.
foot.
So for the longest time, I've had trouble with my feet being uncomfortable and
Falling asleep.
yeah, that too, but not here recently, but I worked my Concords the other day and last night, and they're actually pretty damn comfortable. So
You have room for your toenails, man? to
oh
grow?
yeah, bro. No, I'll snip them because with these I'll cut right through them.
Oh yeah,
No doubt about it.
definitely you can definitely snatch a salmon swimming upstream with them toenails.
So we got basically the evolution of Adidas right here. We got Kobe 2s, and we got the Yeezy, and when we was younger then, I don't know how much hype was behind Kobe and the
Bro, the
shoe,
crazy
but-
thing is, think about how much there wasn't that much of a hype about shoes. Period.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's
Like
very
I went,
true.
if I'm not mistaken, I went in like at lunchtime to buy their shoes, and they had all the sizes.
Yeah, the resale definitely has affected the shoe game, but
Oh, no doubt.
But nowadays, when people say, like, for example, they made so many of these, and they're saying that Yeezy's dead. No, it's the people who can't make money off Yeezys no more. So now they're saying the hype is dead. So shout out to us being able to get shoes and not have to, every shoe release, wait in line just to get a ticket. You might get it.
Those days are gone, man. And
So we got Copper Drop. You're gonna start with the Clay, the Yeezy 350,
350s.
yeah, the V2s.
they come out the 30th of this
Come on
month,
the 30, yes,
March 30th.
yes.
The Clays, man, I don't know, dude. That colorway's got
The silhouette has been kind of played out, right?
yeah, they're tapping too much into the pastel colors, man. I mean, I get it. You want to be you want to be different.
It's basically that.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely want to be different, but I
Now,
don't know, man. I just think it's a reach for that colorway. They've come out with so many colorways. They just need to come out with a new shoe.
so you copping or dropping?
Definitely not copping. For one, if I wanted to cop them, still not
I
copping.
guess I should
'cause
say,
they're
are they a
rad.
cop or are they a drop? Are they a must-have?
I'm gonna say a drop
Okay, a drop, yeah.
for sure.
I do like what they did with the the true forms, the hyperspaces, and then the clays. However, the clays are the worst ones.
The hyperspaces, man, they look like, I don't know, they remind me of the Statics, man. Shout out to Statics, you got yours on today.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they look like those a little bit?
No, they definitely don't. But I mean, I guess so. I mean, you can say these look
That
like
like wild pattern where it's all
Yeah.
crisscrossed
you
and
can say
stitched and
you can say
everything.
these look like the creams or whatever. But anyway, for me, I'm gonna have to drop as well. True forms I do like. I don't know if that was anyway.
Coming up, man, in April, dude, we got Game of Thrones returning, dude. What do you think about the Game of Thrones Adidas Boost that came out?
I like all of them except for actually I like all of them really. I'm a huge fan. Some of them are actually if you're a huge fan of Adidas and Game of Thrones
And Boost, period.
Yes. Each shoe has different concepts. One is for like a summer shoe. It has different materials, and they actually put time into it. So each shoe is different. They have. I mean, it's still a Boost. It's still kind of simple. I wish they would put the instead of having the logos.
Inside the tongue?
I wish I had them on the outside of the tongue.
Maybe on the heel or something?
Yeah, on the hill. And I was actually lucky to get a pair. Pretty dope. I'm gonna review these later on. And so shout out to Game of Thrones and because I think these sold out pretty damn quick, man. I mean,
I believe it, man.
After a day, I think they still have some available, the white and black pair, but for me it's a cop. I mean, you can't cop all of them.
Well, it's definitely a cop.
Yeah, I mean, you can't cop all of them.
Yeah.
I would go with the Targaryen.
The Targaryens, man, that's
Star,
definitely my
and
favorite ones.
The White Walkers are pretty damn dope.
Yeah,
if you
White
ask me.
Walkers and the Targaryens. That would be a cop for me. Obviously, a cop for you.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do one that dropped this week. Did you get a chance to look at the V2 700 Geodes?
The Geodes, man.
Yeah.
Like that shit right there, but the Geode colorway.
The V2 version of it, yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think it's like a
Complete garbage.
yeah.
Complete garbage.
They should have named it Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, Mr. Hanky, the V2s.
Yeah, that thing is. It's ugly, man. I'm sure it's a
It's
good shoe.
a far reach, man. But the thing is the hype beasts out there. Shout out to all the hype beasts. You keep everything that we hate alive and
Dude,
lasting too long.
I didn't bring my Supreme fanny pack, bro.
Well, I got a Supreme roll of toilet paper in there if you
Okay,
need
I'm
to
gonna wrap it
take
like
a V2 later.
like a seatbelt.
There you go. You could just tape it across your forehead and have a loose headband like Soldier Boy.
So for me, I'm gonna drop on these. I think they're ugly. I do like the shoe. I think the statics are pretty good.
Yeah.
But as far as this colorway, no, that's a drop for me.
No, the color, dude, you couldn't. I don't know any shoe that you can put that colorway on, really.
Yeah.
So that's a drop. But one thing I got pretty excited about, man, is my baby. She is 14 weeks old this weekend.
Okay.
She's been on a Rugrats kick, and when I just seen this, actually today, the Nike KD12s, he's got a 90s kid colorway.
Yeah, I saw it. It's dope.
Bro, coming out April 1st, which, you know, you never know. It may not even come out April 1st.
Yeah.
It could be BSing. So, but anyways, I think that colorway is really cool, man. They could have just went with Nickelodeon colorway.
Well, have you seen the, I think it was inspired by All That, or Keenan Cover, so I can't remember, but the black ones I didn't like so much, but these are actually, the colorway.
The 90s kids.
Yeah,
if you haven't had a chance to look at them up on Instagram.
I say it's a cop for me, for sure.
Definitely. You can wear all the old school cartoon t-shirts with that thing.
No doubt. So that's it for the copper drop. Please, tell us what you think of these shoes. And
yeah, you got anybody into shoes or anything? Send us a image. Say, what do you think about these? Copper drop these. They don't even have to be a high shoe. It doesn't have to be Kanye West, Adidas. It doesn't have to be Jordans.
It also can be like a picture or something, like J. Cole's his outfit.
Yeah, or you're talking about that's that he was rocking them.
He better go build some. He better get some wood.
He was rocking them
animals.
Them air Bethlehems, man.
Bro.
He was straight moon gliding across Jerusalem and those things.
Jerusalem cruisers.
Yeah, he had the whole get up. He looked like modern Jesus.
Yeah, that's
modern day Jesus.
That's the look you're going for, but I couldn't pull that off.
I couldn't either, man. He was dressed kind of like a tour guide for the Wild Thornberries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if he had a pair of binoculars on a strap across his front, man, it would look perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Anyway, we're not. Shout out to J. Cole.
Yeah, we love you. It don't matter what you're wearing.
I mean, you gotta get it together, man.
He's got it together, bro. He just
as far as
the gear.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Purpose,
it is what it is. J. Cole's the GOAT.
Bruh.
So Mark, we're wrapping the show up. We're gonna have each show's gonna be different. Obviously, we have some stuff coming up. We have Game of Thrones coming out. We have more shoes dropping. We're gonna review. We are gonna have some reviews. Anything else we got coming up, Mark? You want to talk about?
Not necessarily coming up, man. We're gonna incorporate the Mount Rushmores as well.
Okay.
On Instagram, you follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're gonna post, what is your Mount Rushmore of something? We'll figure out a topic, and then you get to pick 4 of your favorite things involving that topic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I feel pretty good about this show, dude. Because last Sunday, guys, we will never ever take a fifth to the face over this show again. Got a little out of control.
Man, it was bad.
It was a little sloppy, man. So shout out to St. Patty's Day, and
So basically, Mark was drunk for like 2 days, man.
2 days straight. I had to go get a blood transfusion, and my stomach pumped. Actually, Chelsea had to stomach pump me in the bathroom.
Did you get like a young 12-year-old's blood?
Nah, man. Actually,
that the younger the blood you get, the longer you live.
Nah, actually, Chelsea flushed my blood out and put it in a jar and went through it in the washing machine so it could tumble. Just kind of, we don't have that kind of money, so so she tumbled it around a little bit, got all the alcohol out of it, so put it back in, and I still feel like shit. So I got my stomach pumped, man. So I had to throw up in the toilet a lot and replace my liquids with water.
Well,
I made it. I came back. I think today is the first day I feel good since last Sunday. So definitely a come up.
So we want to end the show with what inspired you this week.
Yeah, because some of our episodes we may get off on a dark tangent, or you get tired of hearing negativity all the time. I mean, we don't get a chance to think about what has helped us out here lately. Sometimes you get in a rut. Sometimes you just dark times, man.
Oh yeah.
You don't have somebody to talk to. You do have people to talk to. It doesn't matter. Just something that you hear, something you see, comes across you, and it kind of picks up your spirit, makes you feel pretty good. Makes you feel, you think back on how you're blessed in so many different ways. So we're gonna incorporate what's inspired you lately. And for me, what's inspired me since last Sunday is not being drunk. So shout out to not drinking at all this week. And I don't know, man. I felt pretty guilty last Sunday for getting hammered. I wasn't able to do my chores around the house and get us ready for the week. But you know what? I took it as a learning lesson. I didn't dwell on it too long. I just now know what not to do in the future, especially on a Sunday.
No doubt.
Never turn up on a Sunday ever again. But yeah, man, I went down that bad road, so I was blessed to kind of get out of it and get back on my feet a little bit. How about you? What you got going on?
Honestly, man, nothing has inspired me at all.
Nothing?
No.
I think you're lying, dude. I think Adidas has inspired you.
No,
I think you finally found a shoe that doesn't make your big ass feet fall asleep.
Yeah. No. If I had to say one thing, this week, just in general, just I don't know, the sun being out has inspired me to just.
That's true, man.
I'm tired of the rain, man. So
it's been we've had weather like Russia the past month.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about snow. It's just
what you
been
always
great.
say, it's like the Great Depression weather.
It's the Great Depression weather, man.
Yeah. So honestly, man, you inspired me this week, man. I think we've been talking about we're getting better, and I think we've been feeding off each other, and
just
you said something funny, and I
was...
said something funny, and just it feels good to the ideas we're having. And I said we're not saying this show is complete, but I do see a good future in the show.
Yeah,
even if we never make money or never become famous.
That's not the goal. We just want to have fun. We just want to entertain you guys. We just want to talk shit. Just bring the light on some things nobody really wants to talk about. It don't matter. We talk about a lot of stupid shit as well. So shout out to you guys if you're still listening to this. We do appreciate all compliments or negativity, whatever you have. This is a learning experience for us, so we're taking this a day at a time.
Week at a time.
Week at a time, but definitely a day at a time, so we can format a plan going on. Just let us know what you think. If you want to tell us your exact opinions, you don't want us to say your name, that's fine. We won't. Just feedback. That's pretty much all we need. You guys are going to be feeling this podcast for the future, so just tell us what you think, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Mark Nevue, Jonathan Stubbs, Instagram JStubbs89,
and we appreciate it, guys. And like I said, this week we're gonna drop something. We'll probably have another. It won't be Would You Rather. It'll probably be something else. But just please keep it. No matter what it is, it can be. You can say anything, whatever you want to do. Mount Rushmore. It don't matter.
Yeah, whatever topic we post, we'll give you an example, and then you can fall from there.
All right, man. We did it, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.